Welcome to the Nevis newscast for Friday, March 10th, 2023. I'm Donis Wilkinson Keynes. The Nevis Historical and Conservation Society has announced that Dr. Kamava Louisi has this week joined the society as its new director. Dr. Louisi holds a Bachelor of Arts in History with a special focus on critical theory and history of women in the Caribbean. She is a former teacher of agriculture science and history at the Gingerland Secondary School and agriculture science, history, Caribbean and communications studies at the Charlestown Secondary School. She graduated from the St. Matthew's School of Veterinary Medicine in Grand Cayman as a Doctor of Veterinary Medicine in 2015 and has worked in Nevis as a Vet Division Field Officer and Livestock Extension Officer. A former Miss Culture Queen, she has made contributions in her community in the areas of culture and history, as well as serving as a youth mental health advocate and women's empowerment and entrepreneurship advocate. She currently sits on the advisory board of the St. Kitts and Nevis branch of Helen's Daughters and is an agribusiness facilitator for the organization's Women Farmers Academy. Having worked with various regional non-government organizations, Dr. Louisi brings on board working knowledge of project coordination and grant supervision. The Ministry of Tourism wishes to advise persons who are involved in the removal and transportation of stones being used to restore all heritage, historical sites and forts, including Fort George, to cease and desist from the practice. The Ministry wishes to maintain the value of the heritage sites on Nevis and wishes to proceed with the project without this challenge. Persons are reminded that if caught carrying out such practices, they will be prosecuted according to the full extent of the law. As the Department of Education implements its plan to integrate science, technology, engineering, and mathematics STEM into the education product, one of the main activities for the school year 2022-2023 will be the department's hosting of STEM Week. The series of activities will run from Monday 22nd to Friday 26th of May.
The main activities include, a soft launch in the schools. There'll be an infusion day for mathematics. We want to give some emphasis towards mathematics, getting students to understand and appreciate the importance of mathematics, and recognizing here too that mathematics is really critical in almost every aspect of daily living and life. And of course, we encourage you to help us to sell that message in any way possible. Of course, that's an area that we're working with our math teachers to see how we can improve the message of mathematics, or the whole picture that we paint of mathematics.
At a recently held STEM symposium, Education Officer John Williams explained that the Department of Education will seek to partner with stakeholders in education to make the activities a success.
There'll be a STEM challenge during the week. That week, which will engage our primary schools and secondary schools, not in the typical quiz format where it's just question and answer, but we're looking here, again, remember STEM focuses a lot on building critical thinking and collaboration, and that sort of thing. So we want to really be able to see that our students can think critically, collaborate with each other to solve problems and that type of thing. So the structure for this, again, you'll hear more about that with time, but it's a little different to a traditional quiz, and so of course we'll reach out to some of you again to help us in making these things a reality. The STEM Expo. This will be our culminating activity for the week, and all schools will be on display. For this particular event. We will see schools displaying some of how STEM comes out in their lessons that have been taught at the school. There will be a competition piece for the schools surrounding alternative energy. And so we'll see some displays on that. We have and will be reaching out to several of you in the business community to partner with us here as well.
The goals of the STEM rollout are to introduce or increase STEM literacy for teachers, students, and educational leaders, support the development of 21st century skills for teachers and students, and enhance STEM proficiency in the community. Celticom Department of Youth announces Youth Impact 12 awardee in the area of sports excellence. The details after this break.
The people of Nevis have long remained connected to the gifts nature has bestowed. As an ambassador of this majestic island, it is my duty to encourage my people to nurture, preserve, and protect what makes us unique as a people and strong as a country.
This one is dedicated to my lovely little island.
Welcome back. The Nevis Island branch of the Commonwealth Parliamentary Association will join this year's observance of Commonwealth Day, Monday, March 13th. That is according to President of the Nevis Island Assembly, the Honourable Michelle Slack.
We hope to join in the celebrations this year and are planning activities geared toward education on the Commonwealth and including a possible mock sitting of Parliament during the month of March. In this vein, we are working to revive the Youth Parliament on Nevis.
According to President Slack, the Nevis Island branch of the Commonwealth Parliamentary Association will be engaging students of the Nevis Sixth Form College and others who are interested in governance, leadership, and politics to be a part of the Youth Parliament.
This year, Commonwealth Day will be commemorated on the 13th of March under the theme, Delivering a Common Future, Connecting, Innovating, and Transforming. It is an annual celebration of unity, diversity, and the links of the modern Commonwealth. This year's celebration is significant as it is the 10th anniversary of the signing of the Commonwealth Charter, which definitively sets out the values of the Commonwealth nations, including democracy, justice, freedom, and peace. We look forward to the support of the members of the House and the general public as we celebrate Commonwealth Day 2023.
President of the Nevis Island Assembly, the Honourable Michelle Slack. The Department of Youth has announced that its Youth Impact 12 awardee in the category of Sports Excellence is 19-year-old Jalden Myers of Bath Village. Myers has gained quite a few accomplishments on the football field. This is evident in his selection to the Nevis Under-13 and the St. Kitts and Nevis National Under-15, Under-17 and Under-20 football teams. He has also been the captain of the Bath United Football Club team since the age of 15 years. In addition, he was a member of the St. John's Parish teams, which captured the Parish League titles in 2017 and 2018. Myers also developed a reputation during his tenure in high school as an outstanding field events athlete. He represented the Charlestown Secondary School in events such as the javelin and high jump, with outstanding performances at the Nevis High Schools and TDC St. Kitts and Nevis Inter-High Schools Championship. Most recently, Myers has sought to impart his knowledge and experience to the youth of Nevis. He is currently employed as a sports officer in the Department of Sports and serves as an assistant coach for the Football Association's grassroots initiative. He is always willing to assist with sporting activities for young people, especially in the area of football. His goal is to eventually become a professional footballer and represent his country at a major event. The Department of Youth congratulates Jalden Myers for his exceptional work in the area of sports. That's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. I'm Donis Wilkinson Keynes on behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information. Thank you for viewing.